I ought to be getting home.
Must be vigilant.
Bedballs. Can a shark resist?
I've an awful itch. I can't seem to find my hair salon.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
What today, like getting cut open. It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
I don't feel safe here. But it does.
Every breath.
I worked hard today. The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
I best make myself scarce.
As late as I used to anymore.
Everyone's as tired as I am. How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And might... Tis some manner of device. Shall we activate it, Arisen?
Your fate is ours to share, and whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat. It's thrill. You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief.
Tis vexing to fall so short in service.
Please dispense with the...
I see not even the Arisen. Could
I dare say I've accomplished a few
Let us
feats
work together to honor.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last, you may be trusted and tender to your title, Master. I hope the man's made his peace.
too fast for you.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. You must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
is arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. And thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. To dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider this. As thou came to be here. How art thou once closed paths before thee come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the drunken, thereby living?
Its breath will give him all the blister. Time to dodge well. That's easily done. Just grab hold of the dragon and let it take you up there. Cast all fear from our hearts.
We pull to steel for whatever comes. Terrifyingly destructive, but in the aftermath, we've a prime chance to counterattack. I think... That's our chance. No quarrel here.
Leave this to me. I'll distract it.
It's not like to survive. Its magic's unscathed. Watch for them carefully and avoid them as best we can.
Very well, I must. its weak point eludes us yet. We might have more luck throwing it off balance if we were to clamber onto its back.
Not even the dragon has eyes in the back of its skull. Avoid its line of sight and unleash your attacks ere it blinds you.
Unscathed. Watch for them carefully and avoid them as best you can. Its breath is terrible. Finely destructive.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength. Demand right now.
This to me, I am distracted. me, I'll distract it. Its bread is terrifyingly destructive, but in the aftermath, give a prime chance to counterattack. I think I get it.
Its breath will give you more than a blister. Time will dodge well, you'll find the opportunity to counter.
Strike well.
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? perhaps to rule the world entire. To power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
Your choices lie in the risen. By thy will alone can the course of the winners of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being can survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle, naught would be born into its safe chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Yet, if thy will is set upon knowing the truth, thou must demonstrate its strength.
Pray, turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains. The innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction. Time, you alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the whole. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, in the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
dare say I could lift an ox. Ah, I see you pinched something from our foe. That's crafty of you.
As planned.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talent.
It's not brawn and might that win the day, but deft fingers.
If ever you'd need of an ear to listen.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Dare I say it? Trounced our foe, well matched. We're under attack! May spell our doom.
I think that's a good idea. I could feel so alive. here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
What has become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Raphaeus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it. Done. You're welcome.
Our packs are heavier, and our
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't... You dare try to take... anything without pay.
Many thanks. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Acting up today. I fear I've not used.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall...
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll... see to it.
What was my thing?
scholars must gird ourselves with...
Where to now? Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this, too, is Lord Phasus' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
Arisen. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital... In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, 'twas perhaps a month from that a host of dragons Laz the Oracle called upon me as she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beast. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might, alas, try. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. Indeed, in your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some... Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, could that have been the world forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless... And speculate I shall. Now, if you can find a way to end...
Oh, Master. How long I've slept. But, worry not. Now that...
Whatever our squabbles may have been, I trust you understand that setting this world to...
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. I was relieved beyond measure to find that our bond remained unsevered for all that.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to forge ahead. Rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that Vim go to waste. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. That is skillful bit of business. Do your vocation proud. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. A call offers no solace in victory.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Rise, blazing winds, and scatter our foes! I'll intend to fail spell and will overwhelm our foe without combined.
True, and our quarry shall fall!
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Now there's a thought.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer what has become of the world. Nothing to report, I'm afraid. What has become of the world?
I happen to understand, Elvish Master. Master, your abilities as a mystic spear hand never failed.
Come to think of it, our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its life. What has stricken you, Arisen?
Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. Feast your eyes on this. I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. Speak your will.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad.
Come to think of it, when I was an archer, I thought myself a master of brains and weapons. Now I'm a sorcerer. I promise I will not when it comes to the magical art.
Tremendous work!
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Truly are formidable, Arisen. I'll go and open the chest.
Will someone not explain what is happening?
It seems this world is to be brought to an end. We cannot allow this to come to pass.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and thus did I come to know of the Watching, the being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing as to the purpose with which they watch. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain me. I despaired at this discovery. For if all is but a stain, was all a do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is, alas, though I cut down all who seemed false. Indeed, my efforts, I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen. Yet, I can only assume that you have... How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot falter not, newest of the Arisen. For your hand, fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon...
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. It is safe and apt to become...
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, as we walked our respective paths. One in despair of the dragon's boundless might, and one for fear of what fate held in. Yet you bear it still. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this. It could prove the last, alas. 'Twill not hold. The coming destruction can only truly be...
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what you... reap. Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. You're even more impressive than when I last clapped eyes on you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? With the port crystal placed, we'll be able...
Aliele finnis.
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir tit. Lungtena peli tel.
It's clear we are little welcome here, in spite of our amicable intentions. Let us endeavor not to give our hosts any reason to doubt us further.
Ne affair morfin in Tarma. Affair pelle in Minisvana.
I fear for the Arbor, yet it would seem there is far more at stake here. The very world.
Vindamun.
Akael fil cat arume fa in Iterond.
Etele... Eldalia... Unwe... In Lalasta.